All right, guys, these are some NBA picks and props for Sunday, May 5th slate of games. Trey, let's take a look at that leaderboard. How do you start us off?
Yeah, guys, I am 0-0 at the moment. That's because I gave out the Timberwolves plus 4.5 going up against the Nuggets. I'm excited to get off here and watch the game. We recorded before it because I want to sit back, relax, and watch it. Hopefully, let's go T-Wolves.
Yep, same. T-Wolves plus 4.5. I'm hoping for a really good game to start us off. So hopefully we can take that win with the T-Wolves. Trey, let's go to the player props. How do you start us off?
Yeah, I gave out a two-play banger yesterday. It was Karl-Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert, both of them to go over 25.5 PRs against the Nuggets. I feel like there's a good chance that both the T-Wolves front court players have a great game. So let's hope it happens.
Yep, and I've got Ant-Man and Anthony Edwards over 26.5 points in the same game. Hopefully everybody from the T-Wolves show up in this game because we are T-Wolves heavy. Again, going to start in an hour, so hopefully we get off here, we watch a great game, T-Wolves, and we cover all the plays we have. Trey, let's go to the game picks for tomorrow. It's only going to be one game. We're going to be looking at the Magic going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's a standalone game. Neither one of these teams have found a way to win on the road. It's going to be the Cavs. Minus 3.5 at home, over under 194.5. Donovan Mitchell coming off a 50-point game where the Cavs scored 96 points. I'll have you start.
Yeah, I'm very excited to watch this game. It should be a very fun game to watch. The average score through 6 games of this series is 101 to 94 in the Magic's favor. And I kind of expect the Magic to control this game too. I'm going to take them plus 3.5 in this game. I love that we're getting some points because I believe that they're going to win this game straight up. We saw the Cavaliers start to run out of gas as game 6 was ending. And Mitchell, like Bear said, yeah, he scored 50-plus points in that game, but he's not going to be much healthier by the start of game 7 because he was pretty injured by the end of that game 6. And there's not been a single game that's been won by the road team so far this series, but we kind of have to throw everything out the window during a game 7. And yes, this Cavaliers team, they're the older team, the more experienced team than this young Magic's team. But outside of Donovan Mitchell and Max Strus, there's really not a lot of playoff experience on this Cavaliers team. And in Orlando, they have one of the best defenses in the NBA as well. And they've showed up throughout this postseason. Like I said, they've held the Cavaliers to an average of 94 points per game this series. And Cleveland's only scored in triple digits once so far. The under shows that neither team is probably going to reach triple digits in this game. So I love the idea of just taking the points here in a low-scoring affair. The winner of this game is going to be the team that wins the painted area and the rebounding game. And the Magic, they check in as the number 1 defensive rebounding team in the NBA. So they should be able to keep the Cavaliers off the glass throughout this one. Give me the hungrier team. Give me the younger team. I'm taking the Magic plus 3.5 against the Cavaliers.
Yeah. Repeat. I'm taking the Magic in this game on the money line to advance. This series has not started yet. It's going to start tonight with the Orlando Magic picking up a massive win in game number 7. The Orlando Magic at home, they dominated the Cavaliers, and I can say the same about the Cavaliers in the first 2 games at home, but the Orlando Magic game number 5 had every chance to win that game on the road. This come down to which team bench player will perform. I need the Orlando Magic to show up in this one. We need the Wagner brothers to play well together. We need Markelle Fultz to come off the bench and play like he did at Washington. The Cleveland Cavaliers, besides Darius Garland and Donovan Mitchell, have been struggling to find anything offensively. And I think the Magic have gotten a lot better at this series on that side of the ball. I'm going to stick with what I said after Game 5. I said the Magic are going to take the game at home, that they're going to go on the road here and win this game in game number 7. I'm going to stick to my word. The Orlando Magic is going to play lights-out defense. They're going to hit more threes in this game. They're going to take this one away from the Cavaliers in dramatic fashion. Give me the Magic on the money line as the play. Trey, let's go to the player props. How starts off?
Yeah, guys, I'm going to take us over to Paolo Banchero here, and I'm going to take him to go over 31.5 PRs going up against the Cavaliers. I love this over for Banchero in this game. We're going to see him put the Magic on his back, and he took over in Game 6 whenever I took his over, and he smashed the over for us there. And I kind of expect something similar in this game for a couple of reasons. The first reason is because we've seen Paolo break out this postseason so far into an average of 32.5 PRs per game, which is right over this number. And so far this postseason, we've seen Paolo show up on the road and take over. Throughout this year in his 40 games on the road, Paolo, he's averaging 31.5 PRs per game, which is right at this number. But we're going to see him guarded by Evan Mobley throughout this one, and that does not scare me because we've seen Paolo just be way more athletic than Mobley so far this series. And this being a Game 7, I think we're going to see him show up and show out on the road here. So give me Paolo Banchero to go over 31.5 PRs against the Cavaliers.
Yeah, love the play there. For my play, it was going to be Donovan Mitchell to go over 25.5 points, but it's up to 28.5 now. I'm taking the under. I'm going to take 28.5 under for Donovan Mitchell in game number 7. This is a ridiculous number to ask Donovan Mitchell to score. I know that he's been carrying the Cavaliers over the last 2 games on that side of the ball, but look at this series. He hasn't gone over 28.5 points in 4 of the 6 games that he's played in already. He's also dealing with a very severe knee injury. It looks like he could barely walk on some of those possessions in game number 6. I'm not sure how well that knee is going to be healed up in game number 7. For a shooter, having your body in tip-top shape, probably the number one thing you need, because if he goes up, he tweaks that knee just a little bit coming down, he can throw off all of his mechanics. And I know he's coming off a 50-point game in the last one against the Orlando Magic, but they play such good defense. They're going to have an answer for him in this one. The only games that he scored over this number was in game 6 and game number 1. Again, I know it's game number 7. I know Donovan Mitchell's the best player on the floor, but the Orlando Magic team defense has been the best I've seen in the playoffs for a long time. I'm taking the Spider under 28.5 points as the play. I'm going to switch it up. Trey, let's go with the graphic. Have you start us off?
Yeah, guys, I'm going to go with the Magic plus 3.5 against the Cavaliers. I feel like they're the better team. They're the hungrier team, so I love just taking them here in this game. And I'm also going with Paolo Banchero over 31.5 PRs against that same Cavaliers team. I feel like he's going to show up and put the team on his back. He really doesn't have a choice in this massive Game 7.
Yeah, Magic on the money line. I think they're going to take this game outright. And then Donovan Mitchell, again, I was going to take the over. I've got to go under. It's at 28.5. There's no way he can get to that number, especially with the knees on. So give me the under 28.5 in that game. Hopefully we just get a great game, like a 102-98 game. That'd be fantastic for us. Guys, that's going to do it for the NBA Plays and Props for Sunday, May 5th slate of games. If you guys enjoyed the content, please sure to drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel below. See you guys next video, and thanks for watching. Super Bowl. We also have 12,000 subs coming right around the bend. We're at 10,200. We're going to give away 2 tickets to anybody to any game they want. NBA, NFL, college basketball. It doesn't matter. We can wait until the new season for NFL. Any game you want to go, whenever we get to 12K, we're going to have that giveaway coming up as well. Leaderboard. We had multiple questions this morning about how to become a member for the YouTube channel. Let's do that really quick tutorial. You're going to go to youtube.com. You're going to go to Bears Profit Plays. You're going to search it in. You're going to hit our thing. There's a join button right just to the right of subscribe. You can click that. There's 2 options. You have the Bear Pack for $4.99. That gives you access to YouTube member plays. And then you have the Bear Pack Gold for $7.99 a month. That gives you access to our member plays on YouTube. And it gives you a 1-month membership to our website, bearsprofitplays.com. So if you get the Bear Pack Gold, you save yourself $2 a month. A little bit cheaper if you want to do that. But that is the tutorial for anybody that needed it. We had multiple questions today through email about how to do it, and it wasn't working. But if you want to know, there it is right there. Trey,